What's good, and welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Bear with me, guys, I'm hella sick. I got malaria from the mosquitoes out here in Africa, but I'm starting to feel a bit better. So we're currently sitting at 0.068. Now, guys, please be very cautious. If you're trading AMP, if you're investing into AMP, then you're probably on cloud 9. But this coin is extremely volatile. It reminds me of BTT or Wink, where it pumps hard and it corrects hard. So we may see AMP, when this bull run continues, go up 700-800% in a couple weeks and then crash hard here. So we're sitting at 0.068. We're down about 10% on the day. We're sitting at market cap with 2.88 billion, and the 24-hour volume is sitting at 170 million. So we're gonna jump here into the 1 hour chart. So I had drawn out this bull pennant, but you can see here it's crazy how AMP moves. Just absolute huge pump. That was like a 25% pump, followed by a steep correction, followed by another little pump. If we look at Bitcoin, I'll just compare it to you guys so you can see Bitcoin's having a nice little break. We're breaking out of our bear pennant and getting back above the 20 EMA for Bitcoin, which is a beautiful sign. So Bitcoin's up about 3%, and if we look at AMP, it had a pump of like over 20%, guys. So anytime Bitcoin makes a 1, 2, 3% move, AMP is going up 20, 30%. And when coins pump that hard, they correct hard as well. You can see Bitcoin went down about 8% yesterday, and AMP came down almost 30%, guys. So be very cautious when trading AMP. Now, Bitcoin is looking strong in my opinion. As long as we hold these levels of support, it's showing that the bulls are going to continue to push the price up. We're holding 36,463. Unless we lose that level of support, I do think we'll continue up here to 40 to 42K for Bitcoin. But we're talking about AMP. So let's get back into AMP here. So I'm going to hop over to the 4 hour chart just to show you guys we came down and we found support here on the 20 EMA. You can see we bounced beautifully off the 20 EMA, which is a strong signal. Now we might see a little bit more of consolidation here, because Bitcoin might start to just trade sideways a little bit or slowly make its way back up here, just like this. But even if we see Bitcoin slowly make its way back up, you'll see AMP explode, in my opinion. So we can open up our bull pennant here, and you could still play that breakout, in my opinion. If you see some consolidation, you see us come up, we break out, maybe we backtest this level of support, and then we see our breakout. I think you can still play this trade here, and it would bring you up to about 10 cents. Now we do have this level of resistance at 0.094, 0.095, where you can see there was some resistance in this area, and it's also the 0.786 on the Fibonacci, so that could be a level of resistance as well. So I'm going to quickly pop AMP over to the daily chart. So we can see here we're a bit overextended. That's why I'd like to see some consolidation. If I pull up the RSI on the 4 hour, let's see where our levels are at. Usually I have this all prepared, guys, but I'm really not feeling myself today. So you can see here with AMP, we got extremely overbought, about 82 on the RSI. And when you get that overbought on the 4 hour, price will correct. And you can see it perfectly on the chart. We were overbought, price corrected. We came up once again, we were extremely overbought, price corrected. So on the 4 hour and on the daily time frame especially, the RSI can be a beautiful indicator for taking profits with your trades. All right, guys, so you can see here we're overbought and we corrected, and we've come back down. And we've come back down to about 56, to a healthy level here on the RSI. So if you do see that breakout, that target is up here at about 10 cents. And I also have, and you have the 0.786 at about 0.095, which will act as a level of resistance. And then you have the 1.272 extension, as we would be above the golden ratio here, up at about 16 cents for AMP. Now be very careful, guys. What can happen is AMP can explode, and then Bitcoin drops a few percentages, and then AMP comes down very quickly, finds support. So be very cautious when you're trading, guys. Don't be afraid to take profits at the 0.786. You don't always want to wait for your technical target. If there's indicators telling you price may reverse, especially with Bitcoin, it's always good to take profits, in my opinion. Not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a young guy from Canada with an absolutely killer fever right now. So we can see here on the daily, we're beautifully above the EMAs. If we see some consolidation, we're going to have the bullish cross. If we look here on the weekly, You can see we're pretty overextended from the 20 EMA. That doesn't mean we won't see further pump for AMP, but the more we pump, the steeper the correction. I always try to remind you guys that if we pump very, very hard, then the corrections can be pretty severe, just as you saw with Wink and BTT. They absolutely pumped 700% in a couple weeks, and then they just had massive, massive corrections. And as you can see, AMP is pumping hard, and then it's also having pretty steep corrections, so that's something to keep an eye on. Do watch this pattern here. If you see a breakout, you can go long, and if we do break down underneath it, I had dropped in these levels of support as a previous swing high about 0.055, and then we'll drop in this level of support at 0.049. So just keep an eye on this pattern. It's beautiful to see the RSI come back down into a healthy range. That's exactly what you want to see for continuation, guys. All right, so I hope this video helped. I hope you learned something. If you did, it goes a long way if you smash that like button. Check out the Discord. I'm posting chart patterns, as well as I'll be posting divergences, bullish and bearish, to help you as a trader. Price of a coffee. Check out Bybit, receive up to $600 in bonuses, my favorite trading platform. And I'll see you in the next video. Follow me on social. All right, much love. I'm so gone from this malaria, but I'll be okay. Take care, guys.